This is Tommy Highland. I'm live as America's funniest and best handyman. I really wasn't planning on doing a live broadcast tonight, but I'm making so many changes in this house so quickly that I really just wanted to give you guys a quick tour of what this house looks like before I start ripping it apart and making the changes. Okay, so let me flip this camera around so you can see the place. Nice neighbors walking their kids and stuff. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Just showing.
Just move in?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm moving in right now. I'm just showing somebody I'm on a live chat right now. That's okay.
We live next door.
I'm listening to the Eagles game while I work too.
Nice.
And what's your name?
That's Eric.
Eric. Nice to meet you, Eric. I'm Tommy.
Nice
I'll chat with you guys more when the weather permits, okay? Okay, so there's the outside. That was a really cool encounter. That was nice. Nice people. There's a dumpster, my truck, garage. The changes I'm making are inside the house. So let's go back inside the house. Here's the basement. Tomorrow this basement's gonna get ripped apart. I'm hiring a couple of handymen to come over and help me do a whole bunch of work in this house tomorrow. Here's the basement. There's this funny little bathroom surround in the basement. Very utilitarian. Will probably come in handy for a filthy handyman coming in home from work, since my basement is a walkout basement that goes right to the driveway. Anyway, here we go back into the utility room, which probably won't change much, except I'm gonna make it a more user-friendly storage space. Store a lot of building materials down here. Getting rid of the ceiling tomorrow, getting rid of this weird old funky division wall. Yeah, it's just an old basement that hasn't seen any changes in a long time. I'm sure there's two families that have been raised in this house. 40 years for the first family, 40 years for the second family. The house was built in 1942. So I'm assuming that basement's seen some action, since it's been through quite a few teenagers. But we won't get into any details on stuff like that. Okay, here's my kitchen. Kitchen was updated about 20 years ago. It's not bad. It's a pretty good kitchen. I'm gonna be fine with this kitchen for a couple years. Kitchen will probably be one of the last things that I do in this house. But here's where I'm starting today. This is my dining room. Old wall covering, so I'm ripping everything down and getting ready to paint. So I'm just taking a lot of old stuff down. So that's it. Going to be scraping and sanding, and I don't know if you can tell, but this whole house is white semi-gloss. The entire house. The walls and the ceilings are all very shiny and white, as if it could have been a hospital or a place where they disposed of bodies. You never know what's going on in Delco. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so here's the living room. I already have been camping out in here a little bit. There's my hippy dippy yoga mat where I do my meditation in the morning. But yeah, all this stuff is getting taken off. Look at that old railing. Cool thing about this old railing, which is going to come out of here. Let me show you a better picture of it. That railing is going to go outside because there's a failing railing going down the stairs on the side of the house. And this railing, when I replace that, will go perfectly on the side of the house, as if it was made for it. Isn't that amazing? Okay, I'm going into this one bedroom. This is where my daughter Vivian will be hanging out. My teenage daughters are not here right now, which is nice because they don't like being on camera. This is another bedroom right here. Oh, I should show you the giraffe. That little giraffe right there. Can I point to it? That little giraffe right there indicates that's Olivia's room because she's much like a giraffe, head up, always taking it all in, looking at things. And over here, Vivian. Vivian is a very energetic thing, always running about, so she's a meerkat. All right. Here's the master bedroom. Here's where I'm going to be. Oh, jeez, what an idiot. Can't believe I did that to you guys. This is the master bedroom. As you can see, all of these rooms have a lot of work to do, you know. A lot of work to do. And last but not least, here is my kitchen. Or not my kitchen. I'm such an idiot. Here's my bathroom. This is my bathroom. I'm going to try and restore this bathroom rather than remodel it, at least for the time being. And that's it. Oh, there's an attic. That's right. Check this thing. This is something I already did. You guys got to check this out. I already did this. Did this the last couple of days. Check this out. Look. There was no access to this giant attic. But now there is, because I put in a set of attic stairs. Okay, get these stairs down. Okay, I'm going to turn this around so you guys can see. All right. Now we go up into the attic. Look at how huge it is. Look at all that mold. So I'm going to get the roof redone and I'm going to get all this mold. Look at that. Isn't that a pretty view of those trees out there? I love that. I'll probably spend quite a bit of time up here in the attic after I get it all cleaned and finished and re-roofed. And then that's just one side of it. This is the whole other side. Can you believe these people lived here for 80 years and never used the attic? So I'm pretty stoked about the attic, if you could see me. This is the face of a bearded, stoked 54-year-old man who's thrilled to be able to use the attic. That's it. I just wanted you guys to see it. Nothing special today. No characters, no craziness. But I wanted you guys to see the whole thing. I wanted to have a record of what this place looked like when I moved in. So that's it. Thanks for joining me on America's Funniest Handyman. I will see you guys. I'm going to do this every Sunday. Every Sunday, I'm going to give you guys an update on what I'm doing. So hopefully you guys will join me. I got to remember to look up there. It looks better if I look up there. So I'm going to try and do this every single Sunday. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully you guys can learn some stuff. My goal, I got to tell you what my goals are for this week. My goals for this week are to get the whole interior painted. Ceilings and walls. I have 3 bedrooms upstairs and a hallway. And then downstairs I have 2 rooms that I want to get done. I want to get the dining room and the living room done so we can start moving our stuff over here. We'll see how it goes. I'll check in with you next week. That's it. Thanks for joining me again live on Diary of a Handyman. No, this isn't Diary of a Handyman. We got to call it something else. This has got to have a name like Flipping My House Off or something like that. Hey, Flipping My House Off. How do you like that? Whatever the title is, it has to also sell the vlog. So this is going to be a Sunday live vlog where we check in with my new house and see what I got done. Help me come up with a title. It's got to be catchy. It's got to be funny. It's got to say what it does. It's a lot. It's a lot to put on you guys. It's a lot to put on you. You know, I don't expect it, but you just do your best. Okay. Now how do I stop going live? X.